Welcome to STL TV Studio. I'm Kharynton Allen. Joining me here in the studio is community activist Craig Blac, and he is here to talk to us about his upcoming event, Craig Blac's 19th Annual Community Cuts for Kids. Thank you for being here, Craig.
Thanks for having me.
No problem.
Okay.
So first and foremost, to get everyone eager about your event, tell us a little bit about it.
So I started this program back in 2000 when I was at a radio station called Q95.5. I was challenged by our program director to come up with a community event. So I thought about it for a while, and I thought about, won't we cut and we style boys and girls' heads for back to school? Because you know how good you feel after you get a fresh haircut or a nice hairdo. You know how you get all done up.
Right.
So we wanted to build that self-esteem for the first day of school. So that's what I came up with. We started off with like 8 barbers in one location, about 3 or 4 stylists. And from there, it just kept growing and growing and growing. So that was the inspiration to get it started. And then it just became my passion.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really amazing.
Yeah.
So you said this all began 19 years ago.
Yes, 19th Annual Community Cuts for Kids this year.
Wow,
Yeah.
and that's amazing. So what type of things should we be experiencing at the event? What should we be looking forward to?
So at the event, it's a really family-oriented event. We have, like I said, we're going to cut and we're going to style boys and girls' heads, but we have school supplies, we have face painting, we have moon bounce, we have food for everybody, especially our volunteers. And, you know, it's a family event. So once again, we'll be in East St. Louis on Saturday, August the 8th. August the 10th. That's this Saturday. And we'll be in St. Louis on Sunday, August 11th.
That's great. So are you still looking for volunteers for the event?
We do need barbers. We do need stylists. We need volunteers, especially in East St. Louis. It's so hard to gather those volunteers for East St. Louis. So if anybody wants to volunteer, any barbers or stylists, all you have to do is go to my website, thecraigshieldsfoundation.org, or they can email me at craigblac@gmail.com. They can even call me. I'm giving them my phone number. You can call my phone, 314-514-5762.
Okay, perfect. So 19 years ago, when you needed to create a community event, what made you hone in on children and haircuts and giving back to them to get ready for school?
It's all about the kids. It's all about the future. So we always got to pay it forward. So that's what my mission is, to make sure that we're taking care of the young people and taking care of some of these families that need that assistance, that need that help. Because, you know, some people just can't afford those school supplies that are expensive, and they can afford a haircut or styling. You know, getting your hair done nowadays is a hefty bill. So, you know, especially for the young ladies. So that's what it was about. That's what it's about.
So before we spoke about, there's a raffle for a computer?
Oh, so yeah, I got to take care of a good sponsor that helps me out. It's JAW, and there's Business Consulting and Tech Care. They give away, they donated me 3 computers. We give away 1 at each location. We'll do one on Saturday and we'll do one on Sunday. Okay. Yeah, so we also got, just to say it, we got another location that we do in Washington, D.C. I've been doing my event 3 years in D.C. as well, So in order to get registered and come to the event, are there any prereqs that they need to? Yes, we need to make sure all the kids have clean and washed hair.
Okay, clean
We're
and washed hair.
not doing any washing sets in East St. Louis City Hall or at the O'Fallon Park Recreation Complex. You got to make sure, parents, make sure your kids' hair is clean and washed.
Okay.
That's the most important thing.
All right. And so I noticed that it's hosted by Burton and Craig Shield Foundation and the East St. Louis mayor. Do you do other events with them as well?
This is my first actually doing something with the East St. Louis mayor. Now, the Burton and Craig Shield Foundation is actually the new name of my foundation. My brother passed back in October of 2018.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So I renamed the foundation to the Burton and Craig Shields Foundation in honor of him. Now, East St. Louis Mayor Robert Easton, it's my first time teaming up with him in East St. Louis, and he's been a great help. He's helped out a lot. Like, once again, we're doing it in the City Hall of East St. Louis, so he's a big partner in the event this year.
That's really great.
Yeah.
Now, on that flyer, I saw that you guys had a lot of sponsors at the bottom of that.
Yeah. So, you know, I try to give much support and love back to all the barbers and stylists that help out. So we have Elaine Stevens Beauty College. We have All City Barber College. We have Eclipse Barber College. We have First Class Barbershop. It's a lot more, so I can't name them all. We have a host of independent barbers that just come out. I have one guy, his name is Big Rand. He's been with me for 15 years, and he's at TaylorMade Barbershop. So they don't get paid for their services, and especially on a Saturday, that's their big money day. So I make sure I put all their logos on the flyer to make
Well,
sure I
that's
take care
perfect.
of. Yeah.
So what other activities and other giveaways will you have at this event as well?
We'll have, like I said, the school supplies. We'll have the face painting. We'll have moon bounce. We'll have some financial literacy actual vendors there from Prime America. We'll have health screenings, Care STL. So it's a lot going on.
Okay, that's perfect. That sounds really just interesting, especially with kids going back to school. You want to get them involved and eager for it. Because a lot of people, you know, a lot of kids, they're like, I don't want to go back to school.
Yeah.
But this will kind of be an incentive for them, so that's
and the
perfect.
parents like, yes, you're going back to school. That's why.
Right, I totally get that.
Yeah.
So are you looking to create any other events in the upcoming future?
Well, I'm trying to grow this event bigger and bigger, take it to more cities. I've had my community cuts for kids in Dayton, Ohio, and in Madison, Wisconsin. So I'm trying to grow it to to more cities. But right now, we're going to stay focused on the hub, the home, St. Louis, and we're growing right now in Washington, D.C. This is my 3rd year in Washington, D.C.
Okay.
So that's what I'm focusing on.
All right, well, that's perfect. That's perfect. Thank you so much for dropping by and joining us in studio today. Remember to come out to Craig Blac's 19th annual Cuts for Kids, Saturday, August 10th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and Sunday, August 11th from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. On Saturday, it'll be at East St. Louis City Hall, 301 River Park Drive, and on Sunday at O'Fallon Park Rec Complex, 4343 West Florissant Avenue. To register, please go to thecraigshillsfoundation.org. To donate or volunteer, feel free to call 314-514-5762 or email craigblack@gmail.com. I'm Kharynton Allen with STL TV. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to experience St. Louis. Have a great day.